Hello, welcome, and thank you for joining us. Today I'll be interviewing Dr. Polo. Let's get started. First, who or what inspired you to pursue STEM?
Actually, that was my father. When I was growing up, he told me that that's very long time ago, and he told me that the two fields that were the best to study by then. I'm talking about. I went to high school between. Uh, I graduated in 1983. So by then, my dad told me that the best two fields were chemistry and computer science. And computer science was not well known, of course, because there were no Windows or anything like that. Everything was command line and you had to memorize so everything. But I actually liked chemistry better. But for some reason, I tried to pursue chemistry, and then within my curriculum, I had to take a computer science course. And then I fell in love with computers, and that was it.
Lovely. What is an obstacle that you encountered in your career and how did you overcome it?
The main one was that there were no women in my field. Many times I went to the classroom and there was only me and a lot of guys. And for me, actually, I took it the other way. I thought it was fun that I was single and there were a lot of guys and everybody wanted to help me, right? But that is also a problem because as a girl, if you let the guys help you, you will not learn anything. They will try to do your homework. Because once I remember letting somebody help me, and this guy did everything for me, and I remember not learning anything. So that's in itself an obstacle. If you take it like, oh yeah, help me, like you try to play the damsel in, like in distress, and they are gonna help you, you don't learn. And but you need to find a balance between that between asking for help but also showing that you can do things yourself, that it doesn't matter that you're a girl, a woman, you still have a brain and you can do things. So you cannot be too stubborn, because then they are going to treat you badly, but you cannot also play dumb. It's hard. That's the hardest thing. Not so much, well, that together with being in a classroom where there's only guys.
What is a strength that you found being a woman in STEM?
I learned a lot from the guys. uh, and you know what, learning to be self-sufficient and to live in that world where you have a lot of guys around you and you have to fend up for yourself also helps you when you go into the real world, because once you're looking for a job, you find a job, and what you're going to find there is also that there is a lot of guys and there's very few women, or sometimes it's only you and the guys, right? So it's like once you learn to live under those circumstances, the what changes is what is around, because it's you and the guys, and it's now, instead of being the classroom, it's going to be one company or another company, or in my case, in the classroom. I found that sometimes I'm still the only woman in the classroom. This time I'm the teacher, but still, it's me and all those guys. So it's same.
What advice would you give to young women interested in pursuing a STEM career?
Find a support group. You may find a support group. For example, in my case, I am Latina. So there is a group called Latinas in Computing. There is also some groups for engineering, that are engineering for Latinas, and those are actually, that one is ship, I think, something like ship, but with an E for engineering. And that one is a lot of different engineering focuses, but together as an engineering, and there is a lot of women in there, and that is really cool because you get to meet other people, you get to feed from each other's interests, and you grow. And those things were not available when I was starting, but that is great. Find a buddy, find somebody to rely on, somebody to navigate with you as you go through your life.
Yeah. What do you see for the future of women in STEM?
Ooh, I see it bright, because as I go on, I see that there's a few more women. As time goes by, there's more and more. and they are getting very good jobs, very good positions where they are able to mentor other women that are coming into the field. And I think that a lot of those barriers are being broken. More women are getting savvier. Therefore, they are learning to navigate better and to go where they wanted to go, to make their dreams come true. And as more and more go up there, they are going to help more and more get there as well. So I think it's very good.
Yes. And finally, Zumba is part of your life. STEM
Yes.
is part of your life. How do the two interact with each other?
Well, Zumba is my meditation. Some people like to meditate, to sit there and meditate. For me, Zumba is that, because when I am done with my with all my grading, all my papers, everything that I have to do, I go into the dance floor. I go and teach Zumba, and I forget about everything. It's 1 hour that is just for me with my girlfriends, and then we dance for a full hour. And even when I am learning new choreo and preparing it, it's just time for me. That is time that I really enjoy in my life, and it clears my mind. So when I go back to work, my mind is clear. I already had my Zen moment, you know, and now instead of Zen, it's a Zen moment, right? And then I can go back and continue working. So it's great. It cleans my mind, it helps my soul.
Yes. Thank you so much for your time today. It's been a pleasure talking with you.
You are so very welcome. Thank you.